Currently, more than 1.9 million nonprofit organizations are in operation in the United States. They account for approximately 13.5 million jobs, or about 10% of our workforce. While a relatively newly emerging field in our world today, the successful professional management of nonprofits is becoming more and more important. It was extremely exciting for me to be able to take nonprofit management taught by Dr. McIntyre this semester at Hardin-Simmons. My dream career would be to work for an organization that's a nonprofit, such as Samaritan's Purse or Show Hope. Understanding the classifications of nonprofits within the IRS tax code, as well as the vital need for professional financial management skills, has been fascinating and has equipped me well into understanding what I need to pursue to one day open my own nonprofit. Since I would like a career focused in the nonprofit sector, I am very excited about doing this honors project for this specific class. The goal of this presentation is to give a brief overview of 3 key concepts that I have learned and how I believe they will be applicable to my life. First, coming into this class, I had no idea the different classifications of tax-exempt entities. So the one we're most familiar with is 501c3s. Honestly, up until this semester, that's all I thought there was. These are charitable nonprofits, and they can be further classified as either private or public. But there's also other types of tax-exempt entities. There's 501c4s, which are social welfare organizations such as the NRA or Sierra Club. There's 501c5s, which are agricultural organizations, farm bureaus, and labor unions. There's 501c6s, which are business leagues, such as a chamber of commerce or trade associations. And there's 501c7s, which are social club organizations. Think a golf club or a sorority or a fraternity. Understanding the implications of each classification is vital, especially if you want to start your own nonprofit. You'd want to know what your best tax and operation options are based upon your classification. Secondly, one of my biggest takeaways from this course was an incredible need for nonprofits to be run with more than just a desire to meet a social need or an emotion. They also have to be run with professional business sense. Desire and zeal are essential to the vision and mission of an organization, while knowledge and competence are essential to its long-term success. Biblical knowledge says it this way in Proverbs 19:2. Desire without knowledge is not good. How much more will hasty feet miss the way? The New Living Translation says it this way. Enthusiasm without knowledge is no good. Haste makes mistakes. In our world today, you can see examples of nonprofits that have been run effectively with business principles and who've been very successful. They hire accountants, they train their volunteers professionally, they come up with specific job descriptions for their volunteers, just as a for-profit organization would. Nonprofits operate with a double bottom line in mind in comparison to their for-profit counterparts. They operate with their social mission and their financial obligations in view. A good manager will keep these elements in view at all times. Personally, my absolute favorite chapter is Chapter 9, Managing Paid Staff and Service Volunteers. Working with the people of an organization, understanding what makes them tick, accomplishing goals together, and working towards a vision is what brings me energy. When I helped organize a 4-mile walk run for freedom in high school, I had a lot of different responsibilities. Everyone on the leadership team did. But my absolute favorite job was managing the volunteers. I got to recruit them, I got to do their training, I got to make the Excel spreadsheet with everyone's job descriptions for the morning of. We had a ton of fun. I got to give them their donuts, it was great. So working with the people of the organization, the paid staff and the volunteers, is my favorite part of any project. Thirdly, my ultimate goal would be to someday start my own self-sustaining ministry model, founding a business as a mission. Each year, thousands of students age out of the foster care system without a family, having never been adopted. According to PromisesToKids.org, which is a nonprofit that operates in California with foster care children, only 50% of kids in the system receive a high school diploma. only 10% of children in the foster care system will attend college, and of that 10%, only 3% will graduate. At age 18, whether they have been equipped to support themselves or not, they're out on their own. According to promisestokids.org, 50% of youth leaving the foster care system are unemployed. They've never been taught how to market themselves. They've never been taught how to make a resume or to hold down a job. They've never been given stability to learn those things. The tragedy in this is, statistically speaking, most of these young adults will end up in another social program at some point. This only serves to perpetuate the problem. Breaking this cycle requires far more than another social program that is designed to treat the symptoms and not the root issue. My idea is to own a bakery or restaurant, some sort of business, but employ half a dozen or so young adults who have aged out of the foster care system. There will be certain requirements for them to stay employed. They will need to live in a certain apartment-style housing where we work with them on paying bills and managing their money. And there will be educational opportunities in resume building, applying for college scholarships, social skills, stability, and if desired, opportunities to attend church, sit at Jesus' feet, and find spiritual and emotional healing. An undertaking of that magnitude will require a skilled team of people, those who have passion and knowledge. There will be a great need for professional management, sound financial decisions, and good business sense to make a self-sustaining ministry model a success. In conclusion, 3 key things that I've taken away from nonprofit management this semester are the different classifications of nonprofits under the IRS tax code and how you need to choose the best one for your social mission, the vital need for nonprofits to be managed professionally and with business sense, and someday I'd like to start my own business as a mission with a self-sustaining ministry model. I'm looking forward to continuing to learn here at HSU over the next few years to prepare to fulfill the calling that God has placed on my life. I'm very grateful to the Honors Program and to the Kelley College of Business for allowing me to study nonprofit management during my time at school. Thank you.